105. 3 5-minute rounds. Walk us through the tail of the tape, Juliana.
Tail of the tape, we got Enriquez. Brenda is 4 years older. She weighed in at 107, which was a lot heavier than, or a lot lighter, than Farmer. And Farmer has a 3-inch reach advantage and a 1-inch height advantage.
All right, slated for 3 5-minute rounds. It'll be Enriquez, it'll be Farmer, both making their pro debut in La Jaula Combate Americas. Very good crowd this evening. Splash Kingdom Amphitheater.
Damas y caballeros, ladies
California.
and gentlemen, from the
Contreras.
Splash Kingdom Amphitheater, Redlands, California. The Wall presents Combate Américas, El Grito en la Jaula. This bout, 3 rounds at a catch weight of 112 pounds. Este duelo, 3 vueltas a un peso predeterminado de 112 libras. Los jueces son, the judges are Michael Bell, Cristobal Crail, and Mark Davidson. At the sound of the bell, the man in charge of La Jaula, referee Mylan Ayers. Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner. Vestida de negro con color gris. She steps in wearing black with gray. She weighed in at an official 112 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 112 libras. Esta noche, dentro de la jaula, hace su debut profesional. Tonight, inside of La Jaula, she makes her professional debut. Fighting out of Albuquerque, Nuevo Mexico, Shyann Farmer. En la esquina roja, in the red corner, vestida de color blanco con rojo y negro. She stepped in wearing white with red and black trim. She weighed in at an official 107 1/4 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 107 libras y un cuarto. Igual que su rival, esta noche hace su debut profesional like her opponent. She too is making her professional debut. Fighting out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and representing Namiquipa, Chihuahua, Mexico, Brenda Enriquez.
All right, we went over all the rules in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Go back to your corners and be ready to fight.
All right, so it'll be Enriquez taking on Farmer. Brenda Enriquez in the white trunks.
Mark?
Cheyenne Farmer in the black trunks. Referee in charge of the chaos inside La Jaula, Mylan Ayers, alongside Juliana Pena. Rich Quinones here, our co-main event of the evening. We expect fireworks.
Right,
we
round
expect these two to come out, guns blazing, two fighters that are both well-rounded. They want to exchange. They want to let their hands go and see a little action.
This is an interesting fight because Brenda in the white, she's a corrections officer at a juvenile detention.
Enjoys working with kids.
Mm-hmm. And both girls getting a feel for one another.
I have a feeling we're going to see this fight upright. A lot of strikes. We're just seeing it right there. Farmer with a quick exchange.
Yeah, she's been training for this fight for 4 months. She's got a 6-year-old, and she couldn't find an opponent at 115. She was calling around girls trying to get a fight for herself until finally Combate got a hold of her, and she said she would be more than happy and thrilled to fight for Combate. And she trains 5 days a week, and she's been training for about 4 years.
A lot of commitment from these fighters. And we alluded to, they all have a story. We'll talk a little more about that as the round progresses. A minute through round number 1. Again, slated for 3. It's catch weight of 112. Another exchange right there. Ooh, good left up top. Farmer caught her with that counter strike. Good left.
I like it. Nice feint by Brenda.
Just thinking about letting her hands go a little bit.
Still a lot of a feeling out process going for both women. Nice exchange, but all those punches miss.
Interesting enough, because both, they lack the experience because they are making their pro debut. Forget about amateurs aside, but Farmer, not much of the wrestling background, so to speak. She wants to keep it upright. And conversely, Enriquez, by her own admission, her weakness is wrestling.
Yeah, but both of them seem just fine right on the feet. Neither one of them is given an inch when they go through the exchanges, and neither one of them looks like they're trying to press for any sort of clinch or takedown game yet.
Very clean flow to round number 1. Ooh, good left, little rangefinder right there.
So leg kick by Brenda Enriquez. Nice exchange there in the clinch. And a nice little flurry before Farmer presses off, and they create the distance again.
Juliana, you almost wonder, too, if Enriquez wants to just commit to those leg kicks eventually, maybe seeing if Farmer starts to drop her hands a little bit.
Yeah, maybe, but...
Or maybe to at least check the kick.
I mean, if someone threw a little kick at me like that, I would just go right down the clown's mouth with a straight right hand and drop him or something, you know? I would invite the leg kick, and that's the way I'm trained.
Ooh, good exchange again.
Nice.
Another left and a right.
Nice job by Farmer, who's just nice flurry of punches. She's got double underhooks. She's right exactly where she needs to be. She needs to chill out right now. Nice head position, beautiful head position. Nice job by Enriquez to swim in and get her underhook. And now, wow, beautiful. Enriquez got double underhook. She completely switched the position. And Farmer really needs to swim in for her own underhooks. There we go. Good job. Nice clinch work by both females. Enriquez got the over-under with the trying to trap an underhook.
Very good poise, too, by both fighters. Not panicking.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Farmer has double underhooks. What I'd like to see her do is drag her off the fence and just do a body lock takedown. I don't like that she gives up those underhooks. You know, she had her right there. She had the head position. She had the double underhooks. You know, she was doing fine there, and she separates though.
Yep.
So both girls back to finding the range again.
Yep, gave her a little space. Smother those punches, those strikes, keeping her distance a little bit. Back in the center of La Hala. Again, a minute to go, round number 1. Enriquez and Farmer. Farmer in the black trunks, Enriquez in the white trunks. There's that leg kick again, but as you alluded to, this time Farmer actually catches her with a counter right.
Swing and a miss by Enriquez. Nice little jab / uppercut there. Nice flurry by both opponents. Farmer connects and gets her right into the clinch again. She's got double underhooks, and she's got her hands locked and clasped together. She needs a little bit of better head position, but otherwise she's fine right here. See, and that's what I like. That head position is so beautiful. It makes Enriquez so uncomfortable.
And then you can see she's opening up a little bit for some knees as well.
Yeah. Nice job by Enriquez to get her off of her.
Under 10 to go.
10 seconds. Stop at the bell.
Interesting round number 1. A lot of punches thrown. A lot of punches eaten right there. We just saw it by Farmer. Takes and eats. One in the books. Good action.
Beautiful action. Farmer is long. She's long, and every time she gets in those exchanges and she finds a range, she connects hard.
Yeah, when we went through with the particulars as well, Enriquez 5'3", Farmer 5'2", Enriquez with the 62-inch reach. But you're right. I mean, when you watch Farmer with those strikes, the way she's positioning herself, really landing some wonderful shots.
She knows how to use her body. She knows how to use her length. She's very long and lanky, and she's keeping her at the end of all of those punches once she finds her distance, which is beautiful.
She's also been able to switch it up, orthodox and southpaw. So again, when she does that, confuses maybe her opponent a little bit. You have to watch where, when she goes back to southpaw, you have to actually watch where Enriquez starts to roll. Is she going to roll right into that counter left? Is she going to roll into that right? So I think that's something that Farmer maybe does a little more in round number 2, just to throw her off guard a little bit. Good round number 1 as we get slated for round number 2.
Time will tell as we enter our second round here for
Round 2,
this
you ready to fight?
co-main event.
Fight!
Farmer black trunks, and Enriquez in the white trunks.
Going back to the feeling out process, gauging your distance.
You see a lot of ink on Farmer. Actually, at times will wear a cancer ribbon tattooed to honor her mother, who battled, fought, and beat cancer.
Yeah, actually both females are wearing a lot of ink. Nice left hook by Enriquez. Both girls jab at the same time.
Good straight right. Caught her again. Farmer does not mind getting in there and tussling a little bit.
There it is. That was beautiful. When Enriquez went to go punch or kick her in the leg, Farmer just stepped right into it and just punched her in the face and made her pay for it. Made her pay for that leg kick.
You like how Farmer's pressing the action a little bit, picking up the pace?
Yeah, absolutely. She's a tough girl, you can tell. She's not afraid to get hit. She's got great head movement, too.
Starts off round number 2, orthodox. See if she switches to that southpaw.
Enriquez doesn't seem too impressed. She's kind of saying, "What's up? Are we fighting?" And she's jabbing to feel the distance, but if she added another one or a second one behind that, double it up, triple it up, she might be able to get the distance closed there.
Great point.
She just kind of throws it out in the open, which is nothing. It's just wasted energy. She doesn't actually follow it up with something.
Tell you what, Farmer just with those counters, just the speed, just a step faster than Enriquez.
Yeah, nice left hook by Farmer. Nice leg kick by Enriquez.
Enriquez, 28 years of age.
Farmer 4 years younger.
Yeah, yes, exactly, 24. Another inside leg kick by Farmer. Starting to really push the pace here and really starting to cut off La Hala too. We talk about the cage, the generalship, if you will. You might not win the round on points, but in the judges' eyes.
Yeah, nice straight right hand by Enriquez there in that last exchange.
If you're Enriquez and you've been getting tagged like this, do you think there's going to be a point in round number 2 or potentially in round number 3 where she will shoot in just as a defense, just to kind of slow it down a little bit, stop the momentum?
It's one thing to know how to strike. It's another to get into the clinch off of your strikes and then get a takedown. So I haven't seen this fight hit the ground, and I don't know if it's because neither of them want to go to the ground or if it's because neither one of them is having any success taking the other one down when they get into the clinch. But that's a really hard part. You know, transitioning your clinch work into a takedown is a very difficult thing to do. And so I think that they're both content just staying on the feet and banging. And, you know, that's what we like to see here at Combate, and that's kind of what separates this promotion
I have
from
no
a lot of
problem with that.
promotions.
Let them exchange.
Yeah, they got a lot of corazon, and they're going to slug it out on the feet until one of them drops.
You can see Farmer trying to, it seems like she's trying to bait. Good up top, doubled up by Enriquez.
Yeah,
that's probably her best flurry.
It was a body shot on the left side followed by a left hook. It's gorgeous, and it worked. It made her think, where is this coming from? Nice parries by Enriquez.
Kick.
Nice job by Enriquez. Nice parries. Those are all missing by Farmer.
Enriquez looks a little rejuvenated in round number 2.
Oh, yeah. I think she found some success with that body shot.
Ooh, straight right again. Kind of a glancing blow. Follows up with an inside leg kick.
Ooh, nice check by Farmer. But both girls exchanging.
I'm waiting to see if Enriquez, the one thing she's doing, once she throws that strike and that kick, she brings her hands right back up. Nothing to slip through that guard.
Both women, I love it. They're just sitting in the pocket exchanging with one another, and neither one of them is taking a step back. They're staying content in the pocket and just trading blows.
Great fight. Both fighters for their pro debut.
Absolutely.
Oh, another exchange again.
They both threw the same punch, it looked like.
I don't know who ate it worse, Farmer or Enriquez. Oh, straight right. Oh, goodness. Right there. Look at Farmer.
Nice job by Enriquez. She's stuffing the takedown right now, but Farmer looks like she wants to step over that right leg of Enriquez, but instead Enriquez gets back to her feet.
Great flurry by Farmer.
It was a beautiful flurry, actually, and I think that's exactly where Enriquez is going to be able to take over the fight, and that's where she is best there, is staying in the pocket, exchanging those big, huge blows,
Ladies and gentlemen, here
waiting
at
for
the
one of them to
Splash
connect
Kingdom
solid like she
Amphitheater,
just saw.
one more to go. This is the third and
Let's take a look
final
at some of the
round.
action.
Damas y
A lot of
caballeros,
action in round number
este es
2.
el tercero.
Nice right hand.
Último asalto.
Nice right hand again. Another one. She drops for the takedown. Farmer. 1-2. 1-2. Ooh. 1-2 again, and a left hook and a right hook, or a straight right. And Farmer drops for the takedown. She didn't find success in that takedown. And here we go to round 3 for the co-main event.
Enriquez really found a home, and we were talking a little bit about Farmer keeping her distance. Enriquez a lot more aggressive with those strikes and really landing at will.
Here we go, last round. You ready to
Yeah,
fight?
definitely. I would hate to be a judge in this situation because I feel like this is really going to come down to who wants it. You know, who's going to pick themselves up by the bootstraps and really dig deep in order to get this win. And if it goes the distance, and solidify it in the judges' minds on who wins, because you know, it's been a very close fight so far.
See if Enriquez in the white can bridge some of that success to round number 3. T-kick followed up with another right against Farmer and the Black Trunks, both making their pro debut.
Nice flurry by both women.
Farmer just kind of nods, acknowledges mutual respect between the two.
And we love a good girl fight here at Combate.
I love the fact that this fight has been upright. This is great.
I know. And there's a lot of competition here in the 105 division as well. They had Mealy, Supergirl. She was amazing. I remember in Tijuana she had a head kick knockout from hell. And then also the Combate Princess Kira Batara, who was supposed to actually fight on this card, but she rolled her ankle and it was black and blue, so she had to pull out.
Scheduled against Geneserio. Now a good exchange in round number 3. They're letting their fists go.
Yeah, and Geneserio is a real tough girl. We saw her making her Combate debut in New York City against another tough contender, Paulina Granado. So there's a lot of tough competition here for the females under the Combate banner at 105.
Another check there. Tell you, Enriquez finding a home, using that left. There it is right there. She's sticking it out just to let her know.
I
Let
like
Farmer
how
know. Yep.
both women, they answer back for everything.
Oh, great
Nice.
combination. Farmer might be eating a couple punches, but she's showing such toughness and heart and grit. Both fighters are.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It comes down to grit. How much grit do you have? How much do you really want? You know, and that's something that you can't teach, and that's something that we see a lot here in La Jaula, especially with all the Latino fighters under this promotion, is they got a lot of grit. They got a lot of heart. They got a lot of no-quit attitude in them, and they're just going to continue to stand in the pocket and slug it out.
Blood starting to trickle down from the nose of Shyann Farmer. Courtesy of those straight rights by Enriquez. Enriquez just caught one, followed up with an outside leg kick. 2.5 to go, round number 3.
Nice jab by Enriquez. She's not phased at all by those leg kicks. And you can see the swelling above the eye of Farmer, right underneath her left eyebrow, right below her left eyebrow, excuse me.
Outside leg kick, again by Enriquez. Farmer didn't counter, missed with the straight right. Now they'll exchange again, momentarily pushed back Farmer.
I love those exchanges. Nice job.
What a great combination. Good head movement too by Farmer, but Enriquez caught her.
Yeah, beautiful head movement by Farmer. I want to see that nice left hook again. Nice straight right. It's crisp as a crisp can be.
Starting to tighten up that guard a little bit too. There's Brenda Enriquez in the white trunks.
She's doing beautiful. Enriquez. Nice job by Farmer to just continue to come forward, push the pace, stay in her face. She's not giving up.
That's a dangerous fighter. That's relentless.
Absolutely. Nice left hook by Brenda Enriquez.
Farmer tighten up the guard a little bit with $1:17 to go. Good front kick, good teep kick by Enriquez.
And Brenda really needs to step it up if she wants to solidify in the judges' minds a win here for her. Little leg slap there by Farmer. And 50 seconds left to go in the third and final round. Ooh.
See if they let their hands go the last 45 seconds. Third and final round. Enriquez and Farmer both making their pro debut at Combate Americas.
Nice. Now these girls are biting down on their mouthpieces. They're coming forward. You can see the sangre coming from the nariz of Farmer. It's dripping down her nose, blood everywhere. Nice exchange there, left hook by Farmer.
Enriquez momentarily stunning Farmer with under 20 to go.
Ooh, and she's going to see her own blood on Enriquez's shirt right now. Beautiful takedown. Nice job by Farmer, who's trying to look for the transition in order to get the scramble there. But she's stuffed. She's not going anywhere, and the round is going to be over.
Give me 2 more rounds.
Damas y caballeros, después de completar las 3 vueltas, los 3 jueces están de acuerdo entregando tarjetas idénticas de 29 a 28. Ladies and gentlemen, after going all 3 rounds, all 3 judges turned in identical scorecards of 29 to 28. In favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. A favor de la ganadora por decisión unánime. Brenda Enriquez.
So there you have it. Brenda Enriquez, unanimous decision against another debuting fighter, Shyann Farmer. What'd you think?
I'm happy for her. I think that she won the fight, and I think that she's a big talent here to be reckoned with here in Valhalla.
Oh, I think if anything, both these fighters we're going to see going forward. But great effort. I mean, look at the action throughout.
Absolutely. This is an action-packed fight, and I know that everybody loves to see a girl fight, standing, slugging, and banging for 3 rounds. So I agreed with the decision, and I think that it was an exciting, awesome girl fight.